Welcome guys to Learning the Basics. I want to use this opportunity to appreciate my loyal subscribers. Our channel hits 500 today. It's not even up to three weeks of starting this channel and is getting to 500. So my target is for this month is 2K. Okay, thank you guys, those who have subscribed and those who are willing to subscribe. Thank you all for watching my video and liking it. I really appreciate. Now in today's video, I will be talking about connecting your local system to the remote system, which is the GitHub. Okay, so that you can work remotely and push your works online. Now for us to start, we have to install this Git bash. If you haven't done that, I believe you know how to install something on your Windows. This tutorial is for Windows operating systems only. Okay, so type git bash, download the 64-bit version and then install it. When you are done installing it, okay, yours is going to be in a black background, but me, I changed my own because of this video so that everyone will see what I'm actually typing and doing. Now when you are prompted with this interface, leave it at default. Don't change anything. Don't cd into any directory or make any directory for this tutorial. Okay, now when you are at this directory, the next thing I want you to do is type this along with me. Now here is going to be your email address. Your email address that you use while opening your GitHub account is what you are going to type in here. So me, I'm using mine, which is this. Okay, when you are done typing this, you cross check whether your email address is okay. Okay, so this is a case sensitive commands. So anywhere you see small letter, just put small letter there. Anywhere you see capital letter, just put capital letter. Except, okay, all email addresses are all small letters. Okay, so now this C is capital letter. Why this B small letter, and everything here small letters. Okay, even this K is a small letter K. Okay, so when you are done with all these things, then you now hit your enter key, generating our public and private key. Now you'll be prompted to enter a file in which to save this key. By default, I will advise you to just press your enter key so that it will save it by itself. When you click your enter key, it will now, okay, they say that it has already existed. Why is this so? Is that I have done something like this. I've been using my GitHub on my system. I've been pushing my repos, my works to GitHub online. So I've done this process before. Because of this video, I'm going to override it. Okay, I'm going to erase it. Even in my GitHub account, I will delete the key that I pasted there. I will type yes, but yours, if you have not done, it will not ask you to override. Okay, you'll be printed with enter phrase key. Now this phrase key is just your password. Each time you try to log in into your Git, it's going to ask you for this phrase key. Always remember this phrase key. If you do not remember any other thing at all, just remember this phrase key. And I will suggest, if you are the only one using your system, I will suggest you picking the first 4 letters of your name, of any name, maybe your first name, second name, or your surname, something like that. Okay, so I will just pick 3 letters from a name of my name. Okay, I'll press enter. It will ask me to put that same phrase key, so I put it. it should be the same with the first one. Now you can see it has generated a fingerprint for me, but this is not your your key, okay, that you put in your GitHub yet. You are not going to put anything like this on your GitHub right now. This is just the first step. The second step is going to, let's verify whether we have actually created this file here, whether it's in our system or it's on our system. Let's do ls. Look, okay, let's clear the screen first so that it will be visible. Okay, now ls, we are listing everything, even the one that has a dot inside, and we are going to our home directory to do such, and we are looking for a SSH. So when we click, you can see it here. You can see these two files, you can see it. So this is the one that it generated. It also generated this one, but this one is the public, the one that will be visible. What is the key is where it's going to store our public key. Okay, this is where it's going to be stored. After verifying that actually we have generated it successfully or not, then if your own is like this, then forget, you are done, like you are okay, on the right track. The next one is AVL. The next step, which is the second step, which is to add this key to SSH agent. Okay, so type along with me. When you type EVAL, then you put this in two inverted commas, then inside the two inverted commas you now put your $sign, then put your brackets. After putting those things, you now put your SSH, then hyphen agent. Then after putting the agent, you put your hyphen and then your S. Now this is case sensitive, so you should mind your caps log. After typing all these things, you push your enter key. You can see you have added your SSH to an agent, and the agent's PID is 180. Now the next one is for us to actually copy this, our SSH key, and paste it on our GitHub. The code to copy and have the content on our clipboard. Now you are not going to see the clipboard, the content of the clipboard, but it is there. Okay, so just type with me clip, then you are imputing. If you do not know what all these things mean, especially this clip, then the less than sign, I think you should go and watch one of my videos on input and output, standard input and output redirection. Okay, so after that, after you have typed the less than sign, you type this means home, then the /, then the dot, the SSH, then the file that was generated for you when you did not enter any file, when I told you to leave it at default, when it prompted you to enter a file so that you can save this key into the file. So this is the file here. You can see is also here. So you are copying these dots, you are entering inside this. Okay, let's start from here. You are entering inside our home directory. Okay, you are navigating to a folder that has a $sign, which is a hidden folder that has the name SSH. Now inside this SSH we have a file called this that has our key. So you are telling me that we should copy this key and give it to this clip. Now this means sending to the clip. So this clip is going to hold the value that is here. As I said, go and watch my video on input and output redirections. So when you have done typing this, press your enter key. Now when you don't have any error, when it's just like this, just know that you are successful. You have copied the key to the clipboard. Okay, now it's now time for us to paste on our GitHub. Now let me go to my GitHub. Let me bring this here. GitHub. Oh, sorry for that. So this is my GitHub. I now navigate to my settings. Then I now go to this SSH and GPG keys. Click on it. You can see the one that I have created before, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, let me just leave it. Let me create a new one. Okay, let me delete it. Okay, I've deleted it. Now click on this new SSH. Now give it a title. I'm giving it an ID. This can be anything, but this guy here, just click on it, then right click or you do Ctrl V, it will paste on the screen. So, and after that you click on add SSH key. It will prompt you for a password. Just go and enter your password. It has stored our SSH key. You will get an email from the GitHub saying that someone or you have just created a new SSH key. Okay, that is to show you that it went successfully. This SSH key is very private. Okay, it's very private, so I'm going to cover it. When I'm editing this video, I will cover it so that you not see it. Okay, so when you have done, you go back to your terminal. Then after that, the next command for you to do is to test whether everything that you have done so far has been successful. Enter your SSH, then hyphen capital letter T, then GitHub, git at github.com. Press your enter key. You can see you were asked to enter the phrase key. Then enter that your password. I've entered mine. Then you can see, hi, this is your username here of your GitHub. You have successfully authenticated, but GitHub does not provide shell access. Don't worry, whatever you do, it will go fine. Okay, you can now clone a repo by doing git clone. But before you do git clone, you have to cd into the directory. Right now you can now cd into any directory outside of this place. Okay, you can make a directory on your on your desktop by doing cd, going to your home directory. Okay, so when you're in your home directory, you can now cd into your desktop, then you can now make directory called git or whatever name you want to call it. Then you can now cd into the git. Now when you now cd into the git, you can actually do the clone, git clone right now, git clone. Then you now type. There's no need of you typing the putting your your token. No, just go to your GitHub page. Where's my browser? Okay, just go to any repo. Let me go to my repo. Okay, let me clone this guy now. Right now, let me click on it. Okay, so the only thing I have to do is I'll just go to this code. You see this guy here, this one, this SSH must be on the SSH. Just click on this copy sign here. It will copy it to the clipboard. Then you now go back to your terminal or your bash. You now go back to your bash, then paste it. So git clone, you are cloning this repo. Then when you now hit your enter key, you can see cloning into school. You can see any clone that you want to do, it must ask you for your phrase. Then enter your phrase, then it will be cloned successfully. You can see it's cloning the repo right now. Now you can now ls to see the repo. You can see the repo here. Now if I cd into the school, then you can see his master, then you can see the file that are inside of it. So thank you guys for watching. Do remember to subscribe, like and share. Thank you.